Welcome to the Bible Chronicles. Today we embark on a journey through one of the most inspiring stories in the Bible, the story of Esther. A tale of courage, faith, and divine providence, showing how one woman's bravery saved an entire people. Long ago in the vast Persian Empire, King Xerxes ruled over 127 provinces, stretching from India to Ethiopia. He was a powerful and wealthy ruler known for his extravagant feasts and displays of grandeur. During one such banquet, filled with music, wine, and celebration, he commanded Queen Vashti to present herself before his guests. But Vashti refused. A stunned silence fell over the court. The king, angered by her defiance, consulted his advisors and removed her from her position, decreeing that a new queen be chosen. A search began across the land, bringing many young women to the palace. Among them was Esther, a humble and graceful Jewish girl raised by her cousin Mordecai after the death of her parents. Mordecai advised her to keep her Jewish identity a secret. After months of preparation, Esther was brought before the king. Captivated by her beauty and character, Ahasuerus placed the royal crown upon her head, making her queen. Meanwhile, Mordecai remained a loyal guardian at the king's gate. One day he overheard two palace officials plotting to assassinate the king. He reported this to Esther, who informed the king, saving his life. The event was recorded in the royal chronicles, but Mordecai received no immediate reward. Haman, a high-ranking official in the king's court, was filled with pride and demanded that all bow before him. But Mordecai refused. Enraged, Haman devised a sinister plan, not only to punish Mordecai but to annihilate all Jews in the empire. He convinced the king to issue a decree ordering their destruction. When Mordecai learned of this, he tore his clothes in mourning and sent word to Esther, urging her to speak to the king. But approaching the king uninvited was punishable by death, even for the queen. Fear gripped Esther's heart. Yet Mordecai's words stirred her soul. "Who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" Determined, Esther fasted for 3 days. Then, with courage in her heart, she adorned herself in royal robes and stepped into the king's. Would he spare her or have her executed? To her relief, the king extended his golden scepter, granting her an audience. Instead of revealing her request immediately, she invited the king and Haman to a banquet. That night, the king, unable to sleep, ordered the royal chronicles to be read to him. There he discovered Mordecai's past act of loyalty in saving his life. The next morning the king sought to reward Mordecai, unknowingly humiliating Haman, who had been planning Mordecai's execution. At the second banquet, as the wine flowed and the king was in good spirits, Esther finally revealed the truth. "My people are in danger. Haman has plotted against us." The king, furious at the betrayal, stormed out. Haman, trembling, pleaded for his life, but it was too late. The king ordered him to be hanged on the very gallows he had prepared for Mordecai. With Haman gone, the king elevated Mordecai to a place of honor. But the decree against the Jews could not be revoked. Instead, a new decree was issued, allowing them to defend themselves. On the appointed day, the Jews triumphed over their enemies. Their deliverance was celebrated with joy, and the festival of Purim was established as a lasting commemoration of their salvation. Though God's name is never in the book of Esther, His divine hand is evident throughout the story, guiding events for the protection of His people. Esther's bravery, faith, and willingness to stand for what was right remind us that courage in the face of danger can change the course of history. Even when His presence seems hidden, God is always at work behind the scenes, fulfilling His purpose. Thank you for watching the Bible Chronicles. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring Bible narrations. Until next time, may you walk in faith and courage.